Ruby's Courageous Quest.
In Ruby's Courageous Quest, our agile protagonist, Ruby the Red Panda, embarks on an extraordinary adventure navigating a dystopian world. This story is crafted to enhance your English listening skills while providing a soothing bedtime narrative. Follow Ruby as she leverages her unique climbing ability to overcome formidable challenges, learn valuable life lessons about self-discipline and resilience, and discover the beauty of diverse perspectives. As you enjoy the vivid descriptions and enriching vocabulary, you'll naturally improve your English fluency and comprehension in a relaxing context. This tale promises not only to be a learning tool, but also an immersive journey filled with excitement and profound emotions.
In the heart of temperate forests, a red panda named Ruby thrived. Her fur was a vibrant mix of chestnut brown and fiery red, making her stand out as she gracefully navigated the canopy. Ruby's nimble movements through the branches were a sight to behold, captivating all the forest creatures who admired her agility and elegance. Each day, Ruby honed her climbing skills, delighting in the vibrant canopy above. The forest was her playground, a tapestry of leaves and sunlight. She danced from branch to branch with ease, her paws finding purchase on even the thinnest limbs. Her heart soared as she discovered hidden groves and secret pathways in her elevated world, truly a master of her domain. In her daily adventures, Ruby's curiosity drew other creatures to her. Curious birds and playful monkeys followed her lead, eager to join the climb. Ruby shared in their company, her presence bringing joy to all who met her. Together, they explored the hidden corners of their forest home, discovering new friendships and strengthening bonds with each sunrise. Ruby found endless beauty in her forest abode. She marveled at the play of light through the leaves, creating patterns of gold and green. Every rustle of the breeze was a secret spoken between the trees. Ruby paused often to savor the simple yet profound harmony around her, each moment a testament to the wonder of her ever-changing world. As days passed, Ruby became a beloved figure among the forest's inhabitants. Her grace and curiosity earned their respect, and they celebrated her presence with gentle calls and playful antics. Ruby cherished these connections, understanding her role in the symphony of nature. Together they formed a community, harmoniously living amidst the beauty of their shared world. Though Ruby's life was peaceful, she sensed a greater adventure awaited beyond the familiar trees. Her heart stirred with curiosity about the world beyond her home. What lay beyond the horizon? The stories of other landscapes whispered to her, calling her forth to explore the unknown. She knew, deep down, her journey was just beginning, urged on by an instinct for adventure. Determination filled Ruby as she packed her essentials for the journey ahead. She gathered supplies and bid farewell to her friends, promising to return with tales of wonder. Though she felt a pang of longing at leaving behind her familiar home, the thrill of adventure coursed through her. Ruby was ready to embrace whatever lay beyond, eager to expand her understanding of the world. With one last look at her beloved forest, Ruby ventured into the unknown. Each step carried the promise of new discoveries, and her heart brimmed with excitement. The forest whispered her name, where her story began. Ruby walked towards unexplored paths, confident that adventure and wisdom awaited her just beyond the horizon, ready to weave new chapters in her life. Ruby, the red panda, was roaming her familiar forest one sunny afternoon. She stumbled upon something unusual at the forest's edge, a landscape that seemed vast and foreign. It was the beginning of an uncharted adventure. An unknown world awaited her exploration. Ruby's heart filled with a mixture of curiosity and nervous excitement as she considered her next steps. Ruby gazed at the distant horizon, where peculiar shadows danced. She felt drawn to explore, but was also aware of the challenges this new world posed. The pull was strong, and her adventurous spirit won. Ruby decided to take a leap of faith, embarking on a journey that promised to test her resolve, skills, and spark a sense of wonder within her. With determination in her heart, Ruby stepped out of the shaded forest and into open territory. The ground beneath her paws felt unfamiliar, a mix of soft earth and unseen pebbles that challenged her steps. The air was different too, crisper and filled with sounds that hinted at new adventures. Ruby set forth with cautious optimism, ready to face whatever the path might bring. As Ruby progressed, she encountered her first obstacle. Ahead, a steep, rocky ascent loomed, unlike anything in her home forest. This was a test of her agility and strength. Remembering her practiced climbs, she approached the ascent with care, using her strong limbs to find grip and foothold. Her efforts paid off when she reached a height that offered a breathtaking view of the dystopian world. Having conquered the rocky ascent, Ruby felt invigorated. The landscape below was a mosaic of strange textures and shapes, captivating her even from a height. Empowered by her success, she paused to savor the moment, committing to embrace this world one challenge at a time. Ruby knew she possessed the skills to conquer other obstacles that might test her adaptability and courage. As she explored further, Ruby noticed the first signs of life within the dystopian expanse. In the distance, an unusual bird flew, its colors vivid and striking against the muted surroundings. Fascinated, Ruby observed its flight pattern, wondering what other creatures this world held. Her heart warmed at the thought of forming new friendships, strengthening her resolve to continue with an open heart. As days turned into nights, Ruby adjusted to her new environment. Her senses sharpened, learning to navigate the intricate paths and decode its hidden dangers. Occasionally, her journey was interrupted by unforeseen trials, storms, or scarcity that tested her resourcefulness. Yet, each challenge she overcame fortified her spirit, affirming her decision to explore beyond the familiar confines of home. Through trials and discoveries, Ruby found something unexpected, a deeper understanding of herself. The dystopian world, once daunting, now felt like an extension of her journey, both external and internal. As she prepared to return to the forest, she carried with her not just memories of the challenges faced, but also the realization of her inner strength, ready to face whatever lay ahead. Ruby, the adventurous red panda, found herself at the edge of a strange world. It was unlike anything she had ever seen. The air was thick with fog, and structures loomed like shadowy giants. Despite the eerie atmosphere, curiosity outweighed fear. She braced herself, ready to explore every nook and cranny of this mysterious place. As Ruby ventured forward, the fog thickened, and paths seemed to twist like puzzling mazes. She remained undeterred, using her keen senses to navigate. Suddenly, an abandoned building loomed, its structure crumbling. With agile grace, she climbed, seeing potential paths above. Her instincts guided her through this maze, turning challenges into an exciting journey. Every corner Ruby turned revealed something new and captivating. There were remnants of what seemed like an ancient civilization, broken statues, worn-out papers fluttering in the breeze. Her paws stepped over them lightly, respectful of the stories each artifact whispered. This wasn't just an exploration, it was a journey into the past, filled with discoveries. The ground trembled beneath Ruby's feet, as debris occasionally broke free from the towering structures. Fierce parts and columns fell, demanding her quick reflexes. She zigzagged skillfully, ensuring her step was swift and sure. Each escape brought a surge of adrenaline. The unpredictability of this world was daunting, but it bore a thrill far too exciting to resist. The dusky light created long shadows that twisted points, making old structures into looming giants. Ruby's quick mind sought for paths that sparkled with faint light, her paws deftly weaving through intricate steps. Mindful and sharp-eyed, she stuck to areas where the light pierced through, illuminating her path like a guiding star, making the daunting maze manageable. As Ruby ventured deeper, anxiety gave way to a profound sense of adventure. Each challenge enhanced her nimbleness, each escape bolstered her confidence. This world, though broken and rough, held a mysterious allure that captivated her spirit. The thrill of the unpredictable sparked joy in her heart, making every leap and dodge a dance of freedom. Ruby reached a towering hill of debris, the highest she had encountered yet. Pausing at its base, she planned her ascent. With swift, precise movements, she climbed. Each hold brought her closer to the peak, where the horizon stretched into endless possibilities. On the summit, she admired the sprawling landscape, her heart racing with the thrill of reaching new heights. With a deep breath, Ruby realized that the world she stood in was not just a realm of challenges, but of endless opportunities. She embraced its unpredictable nature, ready to face whatever lay ahead. As the sun set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Ruby rested, her heart full of gratitude for the day's adventure. Tomorrow awaited with new mysteries. In the lush forests lived Ruby, a lively red panda. One night, beneath the shimmering stars, she struggled to sleep. Her home felt chaotic, and she felt restless. She realized she needed more than energy to succeed. She needed patience. This night marked the start of an inner quest to find calmness amidst life's uncertainties. As dawn arrived, Ruby ventured out. The forest was bustling with critters. She attempted to keep up, but often stumbled. A wise old owl noticed her struggle and offered advice. "Slow down, young one. Patience is your ally in this lively world." Ruby listened, taking the advice to heart, realizing she must change her approach. One afternoon, a sudden thunderstorm scattered the forest inhabitants. Ruby felt fear rising. Instead of running, she remembered the owl's advice, stay calm. She found shelter under a tree and watched the storm pass. This moment taught Ruby the power of staying composed, even when the world seemed overwhelming. A tall hill challenged Ruby. Before, she would have dashed up, but now she climbed slowly, focusing on each step. Halfway up, She wanted to quit, but remembered her lessons in patience and perseverance. Finally, at the top, she felt a rush of accomplishment. This journey taught her strength comes from unwavering patience and mindful persistence. At the hilltop, Ruby saw the expansive view beyond the forest. In this tranquil moment, she reflected on her trials. The ups and downs taught her patience comes with rewards. Each challenge had shaped her, teaching resilience and wisdom. The self-discipline she'd gained became a quiet power. Ruby, now wiser, embraced her newfound clarity. Beyond the hills, dark clouds gathered, signaling another storm. Ruby felt a flicker of fear. But she took a deep breath. The wisdom she'd gained anchored her. With patient steps, she headed home, undeterred. The journey now was not about racing the storm, but facing it with calm determination. Ruby's newfound strength was her guiding compass. As Ruby approached her home, she met friends seeking shelter. Together, they weathered the storm indoors. Sharing stories, they reflected on lessons learned. Ruby felt grateful for friendship and the peaceful strength she now carried. This shelter wasn't just against the weather, but against impatience and fear. She knew she wasn't alone in her journey. The storm passed, revealing a clear sky. The forest seemed rejuvenated, much like Ruby. She realized self-discipline had transformed her. Now she faced challenges not with haste, but with thoughtful patience. Ruby felt ready for whatever lay ahead. She understood that in patience she found her true strength and clarity, prepared for all future adventures. In a land touched by shadows, a small red panda named Ruby embarked on a journey. Her fur glistened in the dim light as she wandered into the unknown. With determination, Ruby set out to find courage within herself. Her heart was filled with curiosity and a bit of nervousness as she left her familiar home behind. As Ruby ventured deeper into the forest, she met Loss, a gentle spirit with eyes like a calm lake. Loss showed Ruby memories of things she had cherished. While it was painful, Ruby realized that letting go allowed for growth. Embracing these memories gave her strength and wisdom to continue her path. Ruby's journey was not without sorrow. She soon encountered grief, a somber but compassionate figure cloaked in silver mist. Grief taught Ruby that feeling sadness was part of healing. By accepting her emotions, Ruby found the courage to press forward, understanding that vulnerability was not weakness. Together, Ruby, Loss, and Grief traveled through valleys and over hills. The companions shared stories of past challenges and triumphs. With each tale, Ruby grew wiser. Her new friends taught her resilience, and in return, Ruby offered them hope. Their shared journey fostered understanding and empathy for the diverse experiences each carried. The trio reached a land where shadows loomed large, a test for any traveler. Ruby, with the support of Loss and Grief, faced these challenges head-on. Her confidence was bolstered by their presence, her spirit buoyed by their strength. The shadows seemed less daunting when faced together, a testament to the power of friendship. In overcoming trials, Ruby discovered an inner light she hadn't known before. This light, nurtured by shared stories and mutual understanding, illuminated her path. The darkness began to fade, and Ruby realized that the true journey was inward. Her companions showed her that every experience adds to the brightness within. Ruby, no longer just a traveler but a beacon, saw beauty in resilience. The hardships she faced with her companions had forged a strong soul. She appreciated the depth the journey added to her life. The world seemed less intimidating now, as she understood that every challenge equipped her with a new layer of strength. As morning light touched the horizon, Ruby knew her journey was a tapestry of challenges and triumphs. With loss and grief by her side, she welcomed each new day with optimism. Their bonds were unbreakable, a testament to the transformative power of friendship. Ruby faced the future with a heart full of hope and eyes turned towards the promise of new adventures. Ruby, the curious red panda, awoke to a bright morning in the heart of her beloved forest. Determined to explore, she set out from her cozy den, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. The gentle rustling of leaves and the soft chirping of birds filled the air as Ruby ventured into the unknown, ready to embrace whatever the world had in store. As Ruby trotted along, she met various creatures on her path. Each encounter brought new insights. A wise owl shared stories of ancient trees, while a playful squirrel taught the art of nut collecting. Ruby listened intently, her heart filling with wisdom and joy. With each new friend, her excitement for the journey ahead grew stronger, eager to learn more. Guided by the sound of rushing water, Ruby stumbled upon a magnificent waterfall. Mist filled the air as sunlight created rainbows over the cascading waters. Ruby sat by the cool stream, mesmerized by nature's beauty. She felt a deep connection with the world, understanding that every element played its part in the forest's harmony. Night approached, painting the sky with a tapestry of stars. Ruby lay on a bed of soft leaves, listening to the forest's evening symphony. Crickets chirped, and an owl hooted gently, a lullaby from the woods. The peace of the night wrapped around her like a warm blanket, and she realized the importance of each day, grateful for the adventures she had. One morning, as sunlight peeked through the leaves, Ruby spotted a fellow red panda, wandering like herself. Curious, they approached each other cautiously, sharing stories of their journeys. It was an unexpected meeting that filled their hearts with companionship. They understood each other deeply, realizing how shared experiences connected them. As the two red pandas explored together, they shared laughter and adventures. They learned about trust and camaraderie, discovering the value of companionship. Whether splashing in a stream or scaling trees, each moment was a memory in the making. Ruby felt her world expanding, enriched by the presence of a new friend who now felt like family. With memories made and lessons learned, it was time for Ruby to return to her home. The forest seemed different now. Each tree, each path held stories of adventures and friendships. As Ruby bid farewell to her friend, she felt a warmth in her heart, a sense of fulfillment. She understood that home was not just a place, but a tapestry woven with rich experiences. Emerging from her journey, Ruby saw her forest anew. Through diverse experiences, she learned the beauty of varied perspectives. The challenges faced had broadened her understanding and appreciation for life. Ruby returned, content and enriched by her adventure, a symbol of courage and the joyful merging of diverse worlds.